So it ain't no buttons or no switch. Once they go up, that's it. They going up. They're not coming back. You said I don't have nothing that can really take this down. They try to create everything, create lasers, different devices, so on and so on. But it's meant to go down how it's supposed to go down. I just could say go with Terry, wait for it, and you can see what's happening right now. And that's all you hear about. Countries on high alert, defense system in place. But other events got to take place too. You can see what the precept on to get the end of so. It's the book of 2 Peter chapter 3. I'll read on down from verse 3. It says, knowing this first, that there should come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lust and saying, where's the promise of his coming? Because you have people that really talk shit and be like, oh, people been saying the Lord going to return and come back and do this and do that. Or the heavenly time frame don't work. How our time frame work on earth. We got 24 hours in a day. One day with the Most High is 1,000 with men, so 1,000 years with men, I should say. So that's a way different time frame. And I said, where's the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. But this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of Yahweh the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water, but by the world that was then being overflowed with water perished, with the heavens and the earth which are now by the same word are kept in store, reserved until fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly man. That fire is to my deeds, right? So let me just get to see what other images they got showing. I can just keep it pulled up. It says, but beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to us. We're not willing that any should perish, but all should come to repentance. And you're giving people time, but that time running out though. This society don't have that much longer left. It's crazy because you talk to people and ask them like certain stuff, like, and you hear about all these different societies: Egypt, Rome, Greece, so on and so on. The Sumerian society at that time. You hear about all these different societies. They had their rise and they had their fall. So you think this place is up? Now in verse 10 it says, for the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Seeing then all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are you to be, and all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hastening to the coming day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. And if you claim to be a righteous person or try to live righteously, you want to see righteousness for real. You don't want to see this shit keep going on. How much money you get, how comfortable your life may get, you still got to deal with these Babylonian, aka Roman, aka American customs and ways of living. So I don't stress this out too much longer. Like I said, let me go ahead and copy this so I can save this link. I just want to bring this out. I don't want to resist edifying, call all of y'all about Shalom. Try to warm up to the alert and stay alert on what's really going on.